I just love flying. I love sitting and looking out the window at the world going by. I always have maps in my GPS and enjoy looking at all the features and identifying the islands and the distances and so forth. So this trip was about 21,000 kilometers, Wilmington to Charlotte to Newark to Zurich to Porto, Portugal, to London, back to Portugal, back to Zurich, and then to Boston, and then back to Charlotte, back to Wilmington. So here's just some other footage here. It's my GPS, so I always know where we're going here. We passed over northern France.
It's 1 o'clock.
You got some wonderful views of the Channel Islands, Guernsey. This is a little island right off the mainland of France. It's a protectorate of the United Kingdom. The food was actually excellent in the economy section. I always fly economy, and travel was absolutely a bargain at this time. It's around $400 round trip on a Swiss Air, which is just an incredible deal. And it's hardly full at all because they've banned Europeans from coming into America. But just beautiful flights and scenery. Passed right over the Titanic, which is right off the coast of Nova Scotia. But that's some images of this Airbus A330-300. And coming into Nova Scotia on the return here. But you can look out and see that's Nova Scotia there. You can see it at dusk there. And again, another snack there. They fed us very well there coming into Boston. Or rather over Boston and then landing into Newark. And it was just some wonderful flights. It's always good when it's not too crowded. And I just love sitting in the window in the back and looking out and taking everything in. This is American Airlines coming back from Boston to Charlotte at dawn. Just beautiful weather there on the East Coast coming down in a maritime system. One of my friends is one of the few female British Airways pilots for the 747. And I always like sending her these little films, and she says it reminds her of why she chose to have an office in the sky, why she likes to be up in the air. It's really incredible. I would imagine being up in the cockpit and seeing the whole world pass by. One of the interesting things I've read about if you fly from London to Tokyo is that the sun stands still. You chase the sun and it just stands still for about 8 hours. I've always thought that would be pretty amazing. Just coming down in the maritime systems here. I think in Wilmington. Yep, coming back home. It's another flight on the departure there, heading up to get that Swiss Air flight, Charlotte to Boston flight. I think that's the Airbus. But pretty much, I think it was in Airbus. All flights, I believe, were Airbuses this time. And I did take EasyJet. This is the Spanish-Portuguese border there. It's a river. And I was able to pick that out, Vigo, Spain, even though I've not been there, just from looking over the maps and knowing that estuary. This is coming into Surrey, Gatwick. And then returning back from EasyJet back to Portugal. Some beautiful Atlantic Ocean scenes there. And that's the main entrance into the Atlantic Ocean from Porto. And popping back to Zurich on Swiss. Again, another takeoff there from Oporto. It's a really nice airport. I really enjoyed Portugal. I want to go back. I love Portugal. And it was a great trip.